All right, Steve, so let's talk a little bit about why I came to Austin to have a FUE procedure done. So I do have had a scar in the back of my head from the second follicular unit transplantation procedure that I had. I had 2 previous FUT procedures with an outstanding doctor based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He did an excellent job lowering my hairline and filling out the side temporal peaks. And to be honest, I probably didn't even need to do this FUE procedure, but I'm at a point where, I've got all the major work done that I needed to get done to restore my appearance, to restore my youth. And at this point, I kind of just wanted to have some fun with it. So, Steve, can you tell me a little bit about the procedure that was done on me yesterday and what kind of uses follicular unit extraction procedure is good for?
Absolutely. Great question, and again, great to have you here, Lance. It was really cool. It was interesting. I mean, I actually got to spend a couple hours not on the phone or not in front of my computer and was able to hold a camera to watch Lance's procedure. It's very interesting. Follicular unit extraction is a great tool that some doctors can use in order to do specific things for patients such as scar repair, hairline work, scars that are not from hair restoration procedures such as car accidents or things like that. I won't at this very time right now get into the issues that I have with doing FUE on large cases like very severely bald people, which is a whole nother subject. But when it comes to what Lance had done, this is a perfect example. Dr. McGrath went and decided, based on Lance's hair type, what machine to use. He has 3 machines. You'll find that the specialists in the industry that do these different types of procedures obviously have tools available to do the work. You, my friend, who I'm very jealous of, by the way, have very strong, thick, ropey hair. That's a very good thing, okay? Your hair is very strong, and when Dr. McGrath started doing a test, which he calls about passing 10 times, the hairs and the sebaceous gland were coming out very nice, and that was a good sign. So the machine that he decided to use was the right machine for you, and obviously he knows what he's doing. So in choosing that machine, each of your follicles came out very nicely. I was watching him do it. It was really kind of cool. That's not always the case with a lot of patients. So let me first start by saying, if a patient is a candidate for FUE, if they have the right hair type, if the hairs are going to come out properly, FUE is a great procedure. So you've had these couple procedures where you literally built out your hairline, framed your face, you look phenomenal. Everything, I compliment you on it all the time, but like you can never have enough money, you can never have enough hair and enough perfection. So now that you've kind of taken it to the next level in your blog and you're excited about this, you're meeting a lot of people and you see what this industry can do, my suggestion to you when you wanted to talk about your scar in the back of your head and what could be done was to let Dr. McGrath go back there and fill in that scar with his FUE. And just for the record, Dr. McGrath does custom FUE. Now what custom FUE is that he will choose the machine that he feels is best for the patient based on their hair type. And he himself, not a physician's assistant, not a registered nurse, not a medical assistant, he himself will remove each and every follicle, pull that out and inspect that follicle, make sure that that follicle will survive. If he goes in there, and this is just for the record, with a patient who has the weaker, thinner, finer hair, and they start to become skeletonized, or the sebaceous gland is not intact, not only will he not use those grafts, but he will not do the procedure on that patient. So I don't want to get into right now some of the issues with the industry and who's a candidate for that procedure and who's not. But the good news is, Lance, is that you are a candidate for an FUE procedure. And you definitely would not have gotten the results you have gotten in your hairline if you chose FUE from day one.